If you're watching this video right now, there's a 99% chance you're in the exact same position as I am. You're probably young, ambitious, probably a guy, and you want to make a fuck ton of money. Now, what I'm going to run you through in this video is what I plan to do over the next 2-3 years and give you my explanation behind why I plan to do that. And then from there, you can choose whether or not you find it as advice. Please bear in mind, I'm 19, I'm turning 20. I'm an idiot in the world, and this is my first video, so don't take everything I say as fact. It's just what I plan to do. So firstly, I want to make a bunch of money. Now, the biggest thing is the how. How am I going to make all this money? Now, a lot of people here get confused about, is it dropshipping? Is it Facebook? Is it whatever? But the key to actually realize is it's none of them, actually, believe it or not, because it's not the method that gets you rich. It's how good you are at the method that gets you rich. For example, if you did e-commerce for the next 50 years of your life, dedicated your whole life to it, do you not think you'd become the best at it or make some sort of money over those next 50 years? Of course you would. And that essentially proves the fact that it's not what you do, it's just how good are you at what you do. That's what brings the income. Now, given that the main thing we're looking for, or what I'm looking for, is to become proficient in skills, the biggest thing I'm going to look for is what skills are the most important in business, because that's my biggest goal. Business, I'm making a shit ton of money from it. So within the business sort of heart or structure, whatever you want to call it, the two biggest skills that I think are the most important are sales and marketing. Mainly because without sales, you're not going to make a fucking penny. Without marketing, no one's going to know you to even give you money. So you're still not going to get money. So that's what I believe is the two most important skills. Now, how I'm going to become proficient at those skills, it's quite easy, to be fair. With sales, get a job. I don't know why some people are fucking against it. Some people that want to be millionaires, they're like, oh, I don't want to work a job. Like, get a stick at your ass, go get a fucking job. Get a job in sales, and make sure it's a sales role where you're closing, so you're actually getting the money, not transactional sales, like just booking appointments. Make sure you have a closing role, and then what you want to do, this is the hardest part, stick to it for the next 18 months or the next year and become the fucking best at it. Now, I know it's going to surprise a lot of you. Oh, no 10K a month within the first 6 months of working? No, sorry, that's not what's going to happen. You are going to make a good amount of money if you're a very high closer, but you're not going to be making millions or 20, 30, 40 grand a month. Sorry, that's just not how it works. Now, once you've gotten good at the sales skills for the first year and a half, which is what I'm pretty much almost done with at this point now, you then want to get good at marketing. Remember, well, how are you going to do that? Well, pretty much the exact same way. Get a job in marketing. Now, the thing is, you now have one skill, which is sales. So you don't have to start from ground zero, get paid a shitty job, and pretty much have to restart your progress. No one wants to do that. It's hard, yucky, I get you. So what you can do is the sales skills that you've built, become a closer in a marketing agency or in a marketing role. From there, you can then learn all the ins and outs of marketing in your company whilst you're selling. Cheat code, because you can still make a fuck ton of money, practice your sales skill, and then not only that, get proficient at marketing, learn everything you can about the ads, practice it in your own time, practice running ads, practice creating content in the hours that you're not selling, and then do that for another year and a half. And then within 3 years or 2 years and a half, you've become proficient at both sales and marketing. And those are the two biggest lifebloods of a business. Do you get where I'm coming from? Is this starting to make a picture? Now, once again, this isn't a fact. This isn't what you have to do. This is what I plan to do. And this is sort of my explanation behind it. Now, this isn't exclusive to just sales and marketing. If you want to become really good at YouTube content and look to monetize YouTube content, the same principles work. Get good at two skills that combine with each other and both leverage an income motivation, something that can bring you income. For example, with the YouTube idea I just said, spend the first year and a half getting good at creating YouTube content, build a bunch of YouTube channels, get hundreds and thousands of subscribers. Then the second year or the second and a half, 3 years, focus on getting good at running paid ads. So start running ads on your YouTube channel. Start promoting products on your YouTube channel. Spend the next 2 years, 3 years learning all the nuances of paid ads and creating content for paid ads, as opposed to creating content for just organic YouTube. Both similar, both going to use video content, both going to use video editing, but they're still different in their own way. And you can do this with any business that you have in mind. But the main key frame that I want to leave you with before I end this video is to remember It's not what you do, it's how good are you at what you do. So make sure whatever you're gonna do, find 2 key skills, not some shit skills, key skills, the biggest skills in that business. Make sure they relate to each other and just become the fucking best. And the biggest rule of all, never stop learning.